Hello everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the My Player Career Mode. I hope you're doing well. If you missed the previous video, it was your opportunity to have your say on which of the two clubs you preferred that we join, as both Bayern Munich and Manchester United made an offer to bring us in. And with 61% of votes in their favour, you guys said you wanted to see a Premier League return with Manchester United. So that is exactly what we have gone ahead and done. The Bayern offer was great as well. I was happy to join either one of them, but it just so happens we're going back to the Prem. I was trying to get as well an actual figure for how much Manchester United have paid for us. I can imagine it was quite expensive. So we have a big job on our hands to try and repay some of that figure that they have paid for our services. And also, big job as well, because we want to win a trophy. We're now 24, yet to win a piece of silverware. This year has to be the year we end that. I'm feeling pretty confident, so fingers crossed we will get something by the end of the year. So as we go into the action, I wanted to waste no time at all in showing you and getting underway, really, with this United team. Now, first game against Burnley was on ultimate difficulty, and this first goal here, I have no idea what happened. Like, we make the tackle, he still gets through here, then Davinson Sanchez, it megs him, and he completely misses the ball when he goes to kick it. It was just like, I was watching it and scratching my head. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And this made the decision for me, because I was still thinking about the ultimate/legendary thing that we were going and debating about. We played Ultimate, of course, for the Champions League final in the not the previous video, the one before that, and struggled, in all honesty, in that one. And the whole Ultimate update that EA have done, I still stand by it. I think it's stupid, giving all the players 99 stats. Still don't like it, but that's what we've got to deal with. And this game right here, to be 2-0 down inside half an hour in your first game, in your debut game as well at Old Trafford, and just watching what my teammates were doing, I just didn't want to really even play the game out. I genuinely thought about actually rage quitting this match, because watching it back, that first goal, it just gets even worse when you watch it. We were 3 down. We were 3-0 down in 35 minutes. I couldn't believe it. And this was pretty much just down to me sat there now going, all right, well, maybe we're just having a bad day at the office. Maybe that's the case. Maybe Burnley are turning up and we're not playing very well. But then I thought to myself, this is a regular occurrence on Ultimate Difficulty now. With everybody having 99 stats, there is no such thing as a bad team anymore, or a favoured team. So when I came out of game and saw the match facts the way they were, I genuinely just didn't want to play Ultimate. So from now on, at least for now, until I get back the willingness or the want to jump back to Ultimate Difficulty, I'm going to be going with Legendary, just because I genuinely didn't want to play after this game. I can't lie to you all. I did not want to continue playing My Player Career Mode. Look at those match facts. We did nothing. One shot, not even on target. It came from a free kick by Marcus Rashford. They had 6-5 on target. There's having a bad day, and then there's just not even in the game at all. So I've decided that that's what we're going to do moving forward, at least until something happens with Ultimate Difficulty. I'm not the only person to say it. It is the most stupid update they've done probably this year in FIFA in terms of giving all the players 99 stats. It's great when you do it on Ultimate Team. Keep doing what you're doing on there. We're not really bothered about that. Nobody really plays Ultimate Team for the solo or single player aspect. I mean, few people probably do, but for the most part, when you were in career mode, you know, I get we needed an update to Ultimate, but we didn't want this, if that makes sense. So yeah, disappointing way to start the season, but following on from that anyway, we go back to Legendary, we go to Anfield for our second Premier League game of the campaign, and our first live game as well since joining the club. And as we go into it, we'll show you the starting 11. So Liverpool, of course, Alisson in goal, their back four. We saw this Liverpool side recently when we were at Atletico, and it featured Ben Woodburn on the left. They've now got new signing Harvey Barnes in there, £27 million they paid for him. And I actually didn't see a few familiar faces on the bench. Wijnaldum's gone, and it looked as well like Woodburn wasn't there. Unless they've not left the club, they might just be injured, but they certainly weren't on the bench for the game. R11, as it pops up on your screen, I'll leave you in the capable hands of myself for the live action from Anfield. Let's get into it. How will Manchester United get on today without Marcus Rashford then, as Martial leads the line? Here's Mane through already as we look for an early chance. And Liverpool just about deal with the danger, but it's poor from them as they give it away. Now Rabiot out towards Andres Pereira, who can find the on-running Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And now Mane, he's against his former club today and looks lively from the start. And the last time we faced Liverpool, of course, was with Atletico, beating them in the Champions League over the 2 legs in order to advance through. So we've played against Liverpool recently, and that night they had Ben Woodburn on the left-hand side. It's new signing Ashley Barnes, though, for them, from Leicester, who starts the game today. But they're forced to defend early on here. Salah towards Grewich, edge of the penalty area. And we throw the block in there as well to make sure that shot didn't test David De Gea. We're playing at Cam, but we're back there to defend. Look at this for a breakaway, maybe. Anthony Martial's run. Instead, though, we go to Andres Pereira, who tries to hit the early cross off of Andy Robertson and out for a Manchester United corner. From blocking this shot from Grewich into playing the through ball to set Pereira in down the right-hand side. Doing a bit of everything so far in this game. Kimpembe with a challenge, and we've gone down a bit theatrically, but it is a free kick in a great area as well for us here. 4 minutes until half-time. It remains Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0. We've not had really a clear-cut chance yet in the game, but this could well be the opportunity we were waiting for. Rashford took one against Burnley, hit the post. Of course, he's now left the club, so the responsibility falls to Andres Pereira. He looks pretty confident stepping up to this, but has he got the quality to make the difference? Pereira has the effort, and boy, does he have the quality. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1. It is a sublime free kick from Andres Pereira, and that is what the game needed to spring some life into it. What a free kick. Over the wall, dipping, no chance for Alisson. Game well on here, and that is exactly what the game needed, because it was a bit dull up until this point. Step up, Andres Pereira. Martial, edge of the penalty area, looking to find the pass back towards as we just about held on to that. Mane! It's 2 for United. It's a goal against his former club for Sadio Mane. And not only that, but he's celebrating as well, which I'm sure will not go well, or go down well with the home fans here inside Anfield. Mane runs all the way over towards Ole Gunnar Solskjaer here to celebrate. But the chance looked like it had gone there when Martial's return pass towards us. Naby Keita was close to taking it off us. We held on to it, and there was Mane in the end to smash it in the top corner. There's an argument maybe that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is blocking the view there of Alisson, but I'm not sure if he's in an offside position anyway. But there you have it then. So, 2-0 United. Not lots to report really from the game. The first half was that quality free kick from Pereira. The second half was Mane turning into a villain at Anfield as he scores to make it 2. And that should be the points wrapped up here. Up against Lodi, our former teammate. We come away with possession. Now Van Dijk stands in our way. And he is like the final boss in that Liverpool defence, really, as we couldn't quite get the ball past him. Ajaria here, though, for the home side, looking for a bit of inspiration. Finds Chamberlain's run. His control is a bit lacklustre, but they do win a corner kick here, Liverpool, which is to be taken by Salah. Martial's gone off for Oz, and Mason Greenwood is on in his place. Pereira will head the near post corner away. 14 minutes to play, and as it stands, Liverpool heading for a defeat here unless they can find something in the last few minutes of this game. Andy Robertson skips through. Again, the cross is attempted, but there's a lot of bodies back for Manchester United. Fabinho! It is a goal back, though, and that just might give Liverpool the opportunity of a comeback in the game. 12 minutes to play. I should have read it. I should have read the ball. You saw Fabinho. I then noticed a bit too late that he was free on the edge of our penalty area. You can see there. And then I run away. And then as soon as I realise it's too late, you can see I'm trying to recover. And he finds the bottom corner expertly there. Not somebody we would have said before kickoff to be the player to give Liverpool a goal in the game. Right, what are this United team made of? Because there's 12 minutes left. Mane skipping through left-hand side. Good control as well. He gets into the penalty area. Cross. Van Dijk just in front of Mason Greenwood there to deny the shooting opportunity. And I stray offside as Pereira flicked the ball up. He should have probably just let that run. And we would have been in with a good opportunity to send it across the face of goal. But Van Dijk is so good at that. Just getting his long legs in the way to stop it going through. Because otherwise, Greenwood would have had a shot there at goal. But with a minute to play, that should be it. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Really, there was only 3 chances in the game, and all 3 were taken. Pereira's free kick, Mane's shot, and then Fabinho's effort as well. It just so happens that United had 2 of the 3, and are going to come away with the points here. Rabiot, Greenwood, back towards Rabiot. The run in through the centre. And Greenwood will try and give us a bit of an option. Instead, though, Pereira is still here. Robertson blocks the first one. There is still time in the game here if we can find the shots. Way! Balloon that over the bar. It doesn't matter. The full-time result is secured. 3 points. We had to work hard for it, but we got the job done. Looking at the match facts as well at full time, as you can see, not a lot going on, and it just so happened that the 3 major chances were the ones that resulted in goals. So that one probably could have gone either way. So, yeah, it was good to see that we got the win, though. And next up was Watford, as we were given player to watch heading into this match. With Rashford's departure now over to Bayern Munich, it probably leaves us with people looking at this team and thinking that now we have to be one of the leaders in it. But it was also good to see Anthony Martial leading the line. I was thinking it might have been Munir or Greenwood, but I do rate Martial. So let's see what happened when we took on Watford at Old Trafford. Here is Chan, lays the simple ball off towards us. The space here for us to hit the shots. Watford too concerned with the runs off the ball being made that they didn't close us down. In fact, really, there was only Martial who made a move there. Not my finest effort. We forced the keeper into the save, but it wasn't quite in the corner as we were aiming to do. But we do get a corner from that then. Andres Pereira sends it in, and this time, Galini will catch it and make sure there's nothing else in the attack for us. But you're expecting this to be Manchester United 3 points here. And the way the game started, we're having so much possession. And Watford are just looking to catch on the counter. A run through here by Brandon Williams. We've found him as well with a great pass. Williams returns towards Mane to Rabiot. And there's the breakthrough. That's exactly what you would expect when you see the way the game has started off here. Watford sitting in deep. United have got to use those runners effectively today, and that was brilliantly done. Williams from left back, what a move he made there. You make that run, we'll find you. It's exactly as it did. And then he plays the ball to Mane, who I actually thought was maybe going to hit the shot himself as he turned here. But no, selflessly lays it back. Rabiot, easy job of passing it into the bottom corner. Emre Can's ball. Sadio Mane in front of us. We've used him here as well. Mane, the return is on. Quick 1-2 with him. Sets him back through. Mane across the face of goal, and we weren't there. It was a great pick out, and I should have read that it was what he was going to do. We did send him a little bit wide in the end. The shot wasn't on. So he smartly played it back into that dangerous area, and I couldn't quite meet it, but that's a great touch to get through. And it should have been our first Manchester United goal. Gotta finish that off. We have to finish that off. Perfect height for the goalkeeper. Oh, are we gonna rue that missed chance? Corner ball, United, sent in by Pereira. Art and away, but this is pressure on Watford here. Is there going to be the end product for United? Skriniar, Rabiot back towards the central defender. Rabiot gets it again, and he's lost it to Toussaint. Emre Can, good pass. There's a little bit of space. Great touch. We're through. Just lifting it towards Munir at the near post. Mane's there. Rebound. It somehow stays out again. This second goal will just not fall for us just yet. Rabiot in possession after we play the pass. He's got so much time here as Watford are all over the place defensively. Munir with a flick up and the volley that we are all too familiar with. I don't understand still why they try it. It never really works out. And when it does, it's like spectacular, but it's very rare that it works. And yeah, it's just not happening this second goal at the moment. We're pressing, trying to find it. To no avail just yet. Emre Can's pass. Martial's gone off, and that's why Munir is now on. Step over, opens up the space. We're through again. This time, no mistake with the finish for our first goal in United colours. Lifeline as well. Well, lifeline. What am I talking about? Breather, I should say, because it does give us that 2-goal advantage now as well. And that's been coming, really. Watford have tried to defend, and we've been knocking on the door. And we should have had it moments before this. We've now got it. Lovely finish as well. This is Pereira, delivers it. Mane's there. And Sadio Mane makes it 3. That's not, I don't think, how that goal was intended to go in. The diving header from Mane didn't really have a lot of power behind it. And the keeper just didn't seem to know where it was going. It bounced right in front. That's a difficult chance, actually, for Mane. And it has to be said, the keeper hasn't covered himself in glory there with that attempted save. But full credit to Mane. He doesn't get a lot of power behind the header, but what he does do well is he keeps it on target. And that's all you can ask for. And the keeper, well, he's the one going to be getting questioned about how that's ended up in the back of the net. 3-0 United, game, set and match now completely. Full time here at Old Trafford. United 3, Watford 0. And that is much more like it. We got our first goal, played our part during the game as well. Didn't quite get man of the match, but we're working towards that. And that is exactly what we want to be seeing moving forward. Just one more game to show you before we end off today then. Stoke City away in the Carabao Cup round 2. Could have simmed this and probably got through quite easily, but I decided to play it as a bit of a confidence booster, morale booster if you will. If we could grab a goal or get a couple of assists here, that would give us some momentum to start building on that in this United side. And there was a former United player, Nick Powell, involved in the Stoke City 11, one of the players heading into game in quite decent form. So yeah, it would have been quite funny if he'd have gone on to dominate the show here. But coming from a Stoke City corner, 20 minutes in, we broke away down the left-hand side, forced the keeper into the save. He palmed it straight back to Munir, who had the simple job of tapping the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Manchester United should have no problems with this game right here. Should be fairly comfortable. I will leave a poll as well, just while I remember, for us to decide what squad number you want us to use this season at Manchester United. Number 8 that we were initially given, or number 10 that's since been vacated by Marcus Rashford's move to FC Bayern. Obviously, number 10 is what we were running at Atletico, so that's now available, or we can stick with the 8 that they gave us initially. So over to you guys to decide that. That will be at the top right-hand side of this video. But needless to say, we ended up winning this comfortably, 3-0 with 14 minutes to play. I was substituted at this point as well, so yeah, the job was already all but done, but I just wanted to make sure that we wouldn't pick up an injury or anything like that. So at about 50-something minutes, we were taken off and replaced. And there is full time. So, yeah, round 3 of the Carabao Cup. We'll see how far we get. I don't know if I'm going to be playing all of them. With us needing a trophy, I probably will give myself the time to play the cup games as well, because they could be quite important to us this season if we want to win something. But as we end off the day then, Premier League table, 3 games in, 2 wins, 1 defeat. That defeat coming to Burnley early on. Hopefully you understand the decision to play Legendary, at least for now. I just got to keep the enjoyment factor for me, because if I ever get to the point where I don't want to play the game, that's not good, you know. And I'm finding that with Ultimate at times, that has been something that's crossed my mind a couple of times already. I just don't want to play the Ultimate difficulty having to deal with stuff like that. So hopefully you understand that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always as well, a massive thank you for all of the support on the channel. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you all again with another episode very soon. Adios.